don't feel like I talk about tacos enough, so let's go. Okay, there's like a thing about me. Most people know this about me. You might not know this about me at all. I love food. I love food so much. I'm a total foodie. Anytime people come and visit Atlanta and they're like, let's hang out. What should we do? What's the stuff to do in Atlanta? I'm like, let me tell you the restaurants to go to. I just love food so much. And because I love food so much, I don't love working out, but I make myself work out. Like I work out like every, but I also try to like control the stuff that I do eat. I try not to eat too much craziness. There are certain places I love that may not be the healthiest things in the world. So I try to save those as like treats. Like, ooh, on Friday, I'm gonna get that certain meal that I like. I'm so cold right now. When I'm cold, I can't think straight. But even though there are so many things that I love to eat, it's pretty crazy because there's actually a pretty long list of things that I don't like to eat at all. I have a scale of food that I don't like, so it's like a 1 to 3 scale, right? So 3 is I cannot eat it or I will have an emotional breakdown and probably die. 2 is I don't like it, but I'll probably eat it, or like if somebody makes food that they want me to taste, like I'll taste it. And then 1 is I can eat it if it's mixed in something and I really won't care or notice, but by itself, I don't really like it. So in no particular order, these are all the things that I do not eat. Jalapenos, sushi, cinnamon, mushrooms, coffee, tea, squash. That's actually changed a little bit. I'll do like spaghetti squash sometimes if it has like a bunch of cheese on top. Eggplant. Fried things that shouldn't be fried, like Twinkies and Oreos. It's just not appropriate. Corn, mustard, olives, anchovies, ice cream, Brussels sprouts, potato chips, cookies, caramel, walnuts, crackers, unless they're saltine crackers, then I have a stomach ache and I also have a cup of ginger ale. No ice though. Ice, Ritz crackers. They get their own special category because I do not like Ritz crackers unless I have like 7 cubes of sharp cheddar cheese to go along with each Ritz cracker. But then I'd rather just not eat the Ritz cracker, just eat the cheese. Cake, pie, chewing gum. I also have this really weird thing with food where I can taste it and know if it would be good to other people, even if I don't like it. I think I'm just a very objective person. Like I can watch a movie and think, wow, that was a well-made film, but not like the movie at all. That's a problem. Squid, carpet, scones, paper, instruments, most candy. Occasionally I'll be like, I want a gummy worm, but I like don't love candy. And sometimes I'll eat a Reese's Pieces or maybe a Kit Kat bar if it's been in the refrigerator for a certain amount of time. Snacks. I just don't really do snacks. Like if I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna eat. Like I don't do that. I'm not like, oh, let's just nibble on this little appetizer. No. If I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna eat. Iced tea, sweet tea. I feel like I just lost all of my credibility in the state of Georgia. So that was my beautifully extensive list of how picky I am. Then last year, I went to an allergist and I found out some exciting things about my health, and exciting meaning not exciting, that I don't know if this is like the kind of stuff that's like weird if I like share this kind of stuff, but I'm totally sharing it because if somebody else has this total same situation, then maybe we can exchange ideas. There's something called oral allergy syndrome, and I have such a severe allergy to grass and pollen and stuff that I can't even have raw fruits or vegetables. If I have anything like raw in my system, I could have an allergic reaction. And this isn't some interesting doctor told me some crazy business. No, I actually had my throat close up a lot in the year of 2014 after eating some kale and apples and had to take Benadryl and I thought I was gonna die. So now I have an EpiPen and I can't eat I can't eat a lot of raw fruits and veggies, which if anybody knows me, they know that that's always my favorite food is fruit and leafy greens. So kale and spinach and lettuce. So it's super annoying because I already don't eat half of the world and now the other half of the world that I did eat, I can't eat. I'm pretty much on a meat and potatoes diet. I know guys, am I so attractive? No, I actually cook a ton of veggies. I have 3 crock pots that are pretty much always on around the clock. And anytime I'm home, I'm always making soups with kale and spinach and stuff so that I can still eat. Why am I telling you all my business? One of the weird things about being a picky eater though is that you don't always want people to know that you're a picky eater. Like I don't know if you've ever been out to eat with a person and you start listing off all the places where you could go to eat and you've got that one person that's like, oh, I don't eat that. I don't eat that. I don't eat that. Do you know how many carbs are in that? I don't eat that. I don't eat that. I really don't want to be that person. So it's kind of like a game for me. I always try to find anything that I can eat at any place. So even though I'm super, super, super picky, no matter what restaurant I go to, I can always find something. And I encourage that for picky people because it's already annoying enough being a picky eater, and then it's super annoying on top of that when everybody's always like, oh, she's not gonna eat that. Like, duh. So question of the day, are you a picky eater? Or even if you're not a picky eater, is there a food that you just find to be absolutely just bleh? What's your least favorite food and what is your favorite food? I think I would have to say anchovies and kale. I wanna know, so leave your answers in the comment below. And if you're on any kind of social media where you can tag somebody, then tag a really picky eater and tell them that you have finally found someone that is just as crazy as they are. Hey, I hope you had a fantastic weekend and I hope you have an amazing week. I will see you guys in about 7 days. I love you a bunch. Miss you already. Bye. So in my last video, I completely forgot to tell you guys about something very important about food that I like and food that I don't like. One thing that I absolutely love is chicken. Literally obsessed with chicken, but I only eat certain kinds of chicken. I do not eat large chickens. And by large chickens, I do not mean that I don't eat chickens of a certain size. I mean that pieces of chicken, like, you know when you go and you get like a bucket of chicken and there's like a chicken leg and it's like this big, like a full chicken. I don't like the chickens, like basically when it's like a full piece of, like I prefer like boneless chicken, like with buffalo sauce. Or like a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I'm really into grilled chicken or like stuffed chicken. But if it's a big piece of chicken and it has a bone in it, I don't prefer it. I do like boneless chicken though. That's why I love Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Basically, I'm gonna be single forever because any guy that watches this would not be remotely interested after hearing about my life. Somebody's probably gonna leave a comment that says, God has the right guy out there for you, you just wait. So that is my chicken situation. I am on my way to go see Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I don't have a beanie that matches this. Yes! It's like my favorite hat. You can do this, Jamie. You can leave the house. You can be sociable. I really struggle leaving the house. You will make friends today! Peace!